Teaming us back up, and he brings down the...
Bit larger. Michael and wife Debbie Rowe Jackson are expecting a little girl. Chuck Henry spent the day with Michael, Debbie, and their baby boy, Prince, and he has this exclusive interview.
I didn't think it was going to be this brutal.
Debbie Rowe talking about the tabloids. I met the Jackson family this weekend at the ranch at Neverland, and I asked Debbie Rowe to once again set the record straight. The tabloids have characterized her as a joke or a freak for having Michael's son.
It's very hurtful, even if it's a lie. And I don't care what the Inquirer says. They're not truthful. They don't go for the facts. They go for the sensationalism. They go for the story. They don't care who they hurt.
Then there are the stories about Michael having an affair with his ex-wife, Lisa Marie Presley. Like the weekend, they appeared together in South Africa.
And then I also heard that same weekend that Michael had married Lisa in Johannesburg. So I waited for him to call me that night, and I said, "Oh, congratulations." And he said, "For what?" I said, "You and Lisa got married." I said, "It's wonderful." I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "That means you have two wives."
How does the Lisa thing get so out of hand?
I'm not sure if it's, they want to think that Michael's out having an affair, that he's not capable of having a friendship, you know, that maybe with most people that you can't have a friendship or relationship with an ex-wife or a friend of the opposite sex because all of a sudden you're sleeping together.
You never worry about things like fidelity,
no,
cheating on you, anything like that?
No. No, we have great communication. It's totally by my approval. They have a relationship. And what people don't understand is that his relationship with her is separate from his relationship with me. They're friends. They're very good friends. And I would never tell him, "Oh, you can't see your friends." He would never tell me I can't see my friends. I am so glad that they have a relationship together. I'm glad to see them together. They have a lot in common. Now, there's nothing that Michael could do that would humiliate me. Nothing. My friendship with him is the most important thing to me. And if this marriage gets in the way of that friendship, then we'll put the marriage aside, but I want to go on as friends. That's more important to me than anything else, especially with having kids.
Chuck Henry for NBC News.
Just in case you're wondering, the new addition to the Jackson family will be named Paris Michael Catherine.
Goes back up, and he brings down this giant lollipop, or whatever it was.
Like father, like son. Yeah. Definitely has daddy's sweet tooth.
So little Prince is going to have a sister?
Yes.
How about after that?
Let's see. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm getting old. I hope so. I hope we have a lot of kids together. He's such a great dad.